Howdy, folks. Good late morning. How are we all doing? It is Sunday, January 29th, 2023. But rather than focusing on present, we're actually focusing upon pre-1840s. So, attending an event at Crowley Museum and Nature Center up in Sarasota, where they have basically a weekend event that is called the Myakka River Rendezvous. Now, the premise of this particular event, it's like a living history program. So, essentially, there's groups of different people who do demonstrations of knife making, camps, even how to use weaponry before there were cartridges, so mostly powder at the time, among other things such as axe throwing too. So it's a step back in time for basically adults like me or even kids to just really have an understanding and an appreciation for what it was really like during the pioneering times. Now, just a brief background on Crowley. An individual by the name of John Crowley, who was originally from Ireland. He immigrated over to Ellis Island, which is over by New York City. He basically lived near there for a time, but then as it got into the 1840s approximately, he started making his way down here and established a family. And so you gotta figure, way back during that time, there was no electricity, there was no running water, all of those forms of what you call perks. They didn't really have that back then. They actually had to work for it. Aw, we got a little boar here. I wonder if this is Sweet Pig. How you doing? How you doing, Missy? A fascinating thing about the wild boar is they're actually originally from Spain, as a matter of fact. They were actually brought over by the conquistadors while they were conquering and obtaining territory in this part of the land back in the 1500s. They're mostly used for farming and as a food source. So, unfortunately, they've actually become quite an invasive species down here. They love to feed on grubs, so they'll pretty much dig through any ground and disturb it to look for their food. Yeah, I can tell that these are females. Yeah, she's chilling out. But yep. So, they've got boars, they've got cattle. So Crowley is it's an amazing nonprofit that just provides both environmental education as well as a piece of cultural history. So, granted, I wish when I was younger, I wish I did participate more in living history programs. It's just, back then, I guess I didn't really know what my interest was. And I was really thinking about, doing something with them, for this event. But I kind of wanted to see it for myself first. You know what I mean? It's one of those types of deals. It's my first time ever really witnessing this living history program at Crowley. So I'm excited. So if you excuse me, we've got more tents set up, so I'm going to take some time to do some more learning. So, all right, take care, you guys. See ya.